I'm going to walk you through company's guidance, historical financial record for each company, and let's see, based on historical record and guidance, which company will come out ahead in the next decade. I'm going to do a point-by-point comparison, starting with leadership. The CEO of Tesla is Elon Musk, who we all know is very intelligent, confident, egotistical, but visionary. The CEO of NIO is William Li. He was also the founder of NIO. He is humble, low-key, visionary, and he is backed by the Chinese government. The mission statement of Tesla is to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. The mission statement of NIO is to shape a joyful lifestyle. As far as manufacturing, Tesla has 4 manufacturing plants across 3 continents. It has 2 in the US, 1 in Fremont, and 1 currently in progress in Austin, 1 in Shanghai, China, and 1 currently in progress in Germany. NIO manufactures exclusively in China. However, it also outsources manufacturing to JAC, which is an entity partly owned by the Chinese government. From a battery standpoint, Tesla's self-manufacture is 4680 battery cells. It also partners with Panasonic on that. NIO outsources battery and use a model called battery as a service, which is a battery swapping service in exchange for a subscription fee. Tesla has sold vehicles for various market segments such as the sedan, sports vehicles, the SUV. It will be launching the pickup truck, the semi, as well as the compact car. NIO also has penetrated the sedan market, coupe, SUV, and sports vehicles. It has sold the ET7, ET6, ES8, ES6, EP9. It has not yet launched the minivan, the EF9, the compact SUV, and the compact sedan. Tesla has a solar business when NIO does not. So it's important to note that because as a company, Tesla does have a little bit of a diversified business compared to NIO at the moment. Tesla delivered almost 500,000 units in 2020. NIO delivered 43,728 units in 2020. That is a 36% year-over-year increase for Tesla and 113% year-over-year increase for NIO. For revenue, I'm comparing Q3 for Tesla and Q3 for NIO because NIO has not yet reported Q4 results yet. That will be reported on March 1st. Q3 revenue of Tesla was $8.8 billion, with auto revenue alone was $7.6 billion. NIO's revenue was $666 million. That means that NIO made up about 7.5% of Tesla revenue. The gross margin for Tesla was 23.5% and the gross margin for NIO was 12.9%. That means that Tesla is currently more profitable than NIO. Net income for Tesla in Q3 was $331 million, whereas NIO generated a net loss of $175 million. As far as 2021 guidance, Tesla indicated that it would be confident to grow 50% year over year in terms of vehicles delivered. That would put Tesla at 750,000 units in 2021. NIO, we have not yet received any guidance for 2021, but if we are to speculate that NIO would surpass 2020 by 100% or more, that would put NIO around 85,000 to 90,000 units delivered in 2021. Let's talk a little bit about international expansion. With NIO right now, NIO exclusively produces and sells in China. For NIO to expand internationally, it has 2 possibilities. The first is to export its cars to foreign countries, and the second is to partner with foreign EV manufacturers, the JAC equivalent, but in another country in order to make vehicles for NIO in foreign countries. There are pros and cons with each approach. If NIO were to import or export cars to foreign country, the The issue would remain to be with capacity. Right now, NIO does not make enough to sell for the China market. So for it to have enough capacity to export, that would be quite a ways away. As far as cost, there's a lot of costs associated with exporting to another country, in addition to tax and duty. Shipping or transporting a vehicle across the ocean is not that easy as transporting a phone or a computer. So it's definitely more cost involved, which means that it's going to be higher selling price in the destination country. On the other hand, if NIO chooses to partner with a foreign EV manufacturer in order to make vehicles in another country, there are a lot of issues with this approach as well. Right now, all car manufacturers are trying very hard to transform themselves away from the traditional internal combustion engine technology into EV technology for its own brand. So for a manufacturer to be mature enough in manufacturing capability and to have the sufficient or extra capacity to manufacture for NIO on a contract basis, that will be very challenging. And if and when that is available, then NIO can tap into the global EV capacity in order to make additional vehicles for itself. But for right now, I don't see that there are ready resources available for NIO to just make vehicles in a foreign country. So that puts NIO at a disadvantage in terms of global competition. So let's review. From a manufacturing standpoint, Tesla is vertically integrated, which allows for continuous improvement and gaining efficiency. It will also allow for less cost per vehicle, both from a CapEx standpoint and OpEx standpoint. NIO, on the other hand, pays a fixed fee for outsourced manufacturing of its vehicle. There is little incentive for the third-party manufacturer to gain efficiency, and to the extent that it does, there is even less incentive for it to pass on the saving to NIO. From a battery standpoint, Tesla self-manufactures its own 4680 cells. It also partnered with Panasonic to manufacture such battery. This allows for more efficiency, faster production, which translates to more batteries, more vehicles at lower cost. NIO, on the other hand, has a battery as a service model, which leads to higher CapEx. CapEx would be required for real estate, for technology, and for maintenance. NIO would also have to produce more batteries than, because it has to have a certain amount of extra or spare battery on the side. NIO indicated on NIO Day 2020 autonomy is available soon. It also depends on the availability of the NIO Aquila, which is the high resolution camera. NIO also depends on the LiDAR technology and the NVIDIA supercomputer. This once again highlights the fact that NIO is not vertically integrated and continuously relies on other companies for both hardware and software to produce an autonomous electric vehicles, which is not ideal in the perfect world, because once again, it's really hard to control the cost, it's really hard to control the performance and the reliability of other suppliers. Also, NIO does not have data in terms of miles across the globe like Tesla. It does not have data from the US or Europe for that matter. Last but not least is the brand image between Tesla and NIO. Tesla is an American-made car. It is an American brand. It is the first to market when it comes to EV market. It has great reputation. It has a very huge fan base both in the US, in Europe, and in China. So needless to say, Tesla's brand and brand image has been doing really well. NIO, on the other hand, is a Chinese brand, and China, for all intents and purposes, have not produced a vehicle that gained global acceptance and I'm talking about the internal combustion engine vehicles in general. I understand that EV is a different technology, but NIO will have to prove itself a lot in the future. For example, if a Japanese car company is trying to produce an EV, it's a lot easier for the market to accept because we all know Toyota, Nissan, Honda are really good Japanese car makers. Once again, this is a matter of perception, and so NIO has to really prove itself in the global market in order to gain acceptance. So with all of that laid out and analyzed, my conclusion is that Tesla will win the global EV race in the long run because of its efficiency, low cost, autonomy, and global brand recognition. NIO, on the other hand, will do very well in the China EV market and will win the domestic China EV market because of a national brand recognition for its brand, government-backed manufacturing facilities, and successful rollout of autonomy within China. China makes up 33% of the global EV market as of Q1 2020. So being successful in the China EV market is a huge accomplishment for NIO. In the long run, though, the total market cap for Tesla will be far bigger than NIO, and I do believe that Tesla overall is a much better investment in the long run. However, NIO is going to be a very close second runner-up when it comes to overall technology, and it will be the leader in the Chinese market. So that does it for this video. I hope you find the information helpful. I would love for you to consider subscribing to my channel. If you are interested in similar content of comparing the two very similar companies, please comment down below and give me your ideas, and I'll definitely make a video on that. I'm currently considering Amazon versus Alibaba or Square versus PayPal. If you like something similar to that, please let me know. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye!